In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to compress attachments in Microsoft Outlook. If you've ever tried to email a bunch of files and hit a size limit, or just wanted to keep everything tidy in one package, this quick method will make your life easier. We're using the built-in zip feature on Windows, so you don't need any extra software, and then we'll attach that single zip file in Outlook. Start by gathering the files you want to send and placing them in a convenient location on your computer, like your desktop or a project folder. Select the file or files you want to include. If you're choosing several, you can hold the Control key to pick individual files, or hold Shift to select a range. Keeping everything you need selected at once ensures they'll be bundled together neatly. Now, right-click on your selection and look for the Send to option in the menu. From there, choose Compressed or Zipped folder. Windows will immediately create a new .zip file in the same location as your original files. If you selected multiple items, they'll all be packed into that single zip. You can click once on the file name to give it a clear, descriptive title so your recipient knows what to expect. A quick note on what to expect from compression. Documents, spreadsheets, and text files often shrink noticeably, while images, videos, and PDFs might not compress much because they're already optimized. Either way, using a zip still helps by keeping everything in one attachment, which reduces clutter and the chance of missing a file. With your zip ready, open Outlook and compose a new email. Click the Attach option and browse to where you saved the zip. Then select it to add it to your message. If you prefer, you can also drag and drop the zip file straight into the body of your email window. You should see it appear as a single attachment with a zip extension. Before sending, it's smart to glance at the file size to make sure it fits within your organization's limits. If it's still too large, consider removing any non-essential files and repeating the zip step. You might also add a short line in your email